Hello, Annie. How are you today?
Hello, I'm having a rock and roll day.
You're happy as normal. Very good. Now,
Thank
here
you.
it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and there in Bali, what time is it there?
Here is 8 p.m. in the evening.
All right. So the time difference, there's quite a bit of time difference. So
Yes.
Annie and I are going to try and share screen. We're going to try and talk about Bali because that is where Annie is from. And let's hope I push all the right buttons and everything works. So I'm going to share screen
Break a leg.
and let's hope it goes perfectly. So Annie, can you see my screen now?
Yes, I can see.
Right, now we're two little thumb-sized people in the corner, but we are
Yes.
going to talk about your hometown. And your hometown
Okay.
is Bali, correct?
Yes. But
And
I think where is Indonesian?
right, so where is Bali exactly?
Uh-huh. Where is
Where
that?
where is Bali exactly? It's in what country?
Where is the screen? You don't have the screen about the Indonesian?
Yes, I have. Can you see it?
Yeah, but this is only written Bali in Indonesia.
Right,
This
okay.
one. Yeah,
Right,
this is it.
okay. So,
Yeah, this is Indonesia.
right.
Indonesia.
So Indonesia is made up of many islands, is that correct?
Yes,
All the different colors, I suppose, they are different islands.
different island, archipelago.
Right. And Bali is here, is one of them. It looks very small. It's one of the
Very
smaller islands.
small. Yes.
Okay. So
So,
this is Bali.
yeah, this is it.
And so Bali is divided into different neighborhoods. Which one is yours?
Yes.
Which is
Oh, mine is in north part. We call it Singaraja in the north part. The north part.
so you're up
Singaraja.
here. You're up.
Yes, yes. Uh-huh.
So you're in the northern part of Bali,
Yes.
up here.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
Bali is surrounded by the ocean or by the sea.
The ocean, Java Sea, yes.
Right, so it's an
It's
island.
the ocean. Mm-hmm.
So it's an island in the middle of, I think it's the Indian Ocean.
Yes.
And what is the other ocean? Pacific? No, I can't remember.
Which one?
I can't remember what is the other ocean where you are. Let me have a look. The Indian Ocean. So you are between the
Yeah,
Indian
Indian
Ocean.
Ocean. Uh-huh. Indian
Ah, right.
Ocean.
Okay then. And you're from the north. So
Yes.
you have lived here all your life? Have you lived here all your life?
No, I lived there when I was when I was born until my teenagers, about of 15 years old.
Mhm. And
Yeah,
what
I live
happened?
in Bali. Mhm.
So you lived for the first 15 years in Bali.
Yes, true.
And then what happened then? You moved?
Yeah, I moved to another island in Indonesia also to continue study because I have to help my brother to taking care of his daughter.
Right.
All
And
right.
then did you
Okay.
come back to Bali when you were older?
No, I'm just visit Bali like annually or occasionally. When I miss Bali, my parents in there, my big family in Bali, so I visit Bali anytime I want if I
Right.
got money.
So when so when you have some free time or holiday
Yes.
or
Uh-huh.
financially you are able to,
Yes.
you go back
True.
to Bali.
Uh-huh.
Now, what is the first memory that you have of Bali? Can you remember anything when you were a child?
Yes, this is really beautiful memory, no? at that time, Bali, I love catching snails. I love catching snails. Yes, in Bali, in farm, in farm, when rainy, rainy days, and like after heavy rain, and then gonna be turned into small rain, like not pouring, but like drizzle,
Yeah.
and then still cloudy. I went to the farm. I'm catch for snail, but sometimes also I went to the farm, but kale. Do you know kale? Like vegetable, kale,
No.
kale, a kind of vegetable, but they grow in silent water.
1 minute.
Floating.
So I am curious. You're going very quick for me. So you used to catch snails, and what did you
Yeah.
do with them? Did you eat them, or just catch them and then throw them away again?
Hey, that snail is so nice, so delicious. So we catch it. Yeah, to eat. People in Bali eat snail.
Okay then. So go a bit slower. So you eat snails. In England, we don't eat snails, but in
Oh,
Spain, they eat snails. And I ate them once, and I'm very sorry. I can't eat them again if I think what I am eating. I ate them because the lady I worked for, she made me eat them. I lived in the north of Spain, and I put it in my mouth, and I thought it was chewing gum or something. I don't know.
my God.
I didn't like it. I just thought this is a snail, and in my head, I couldn't continue. So this is a childhood memory of you catching the snails to eat them. And then you used to do something else, which is a vegetable. What did you say about the vegetable?
This snail. This is not the snail that running around in the garden. I mean the field. This
Yeah.
different one because so many types of snail. It's like small one, and they hanging on the leaf of the kale. And then
Ah,
hanging in there. Yes, I catch it there because the kale, the vegetable, they grow in stagnant water.
so what
And
is kale like a big green leafy vegetable?
yes, a little bit bigger.
I
Mhm.
think that it's very fashionable now to eat kale because it has a lot of fiber or vitamins or something.
Yes.
It's
Uh-huh.
very green. It's a dark green vegetable. And
Yeah.
I've heard about it, but I don't eat it very often. Very rarely
Mhm.
I eat this vegetable. So you remembered about the kale and the snails.
Yeah.
So snails
Hmm.
are popular in some countries. Uh,
Yeah.
and in your country, in your childhood, you remember this. So we
Yeah.
are going to continue, I think, with this. Now, what is this? You have to describe this to me.
Yes, it was about what can I say about this? I forgot. This is about the farm rice in Bali because the position of the land, like terracing. How can I say
Right. So, yeah,
terracing? Yeah.
let's go for simple vocabulary. I think you could say that the land in Bali is very hilly.
Hilly.
Right from
Yes.
I think that's easy. So the word you're saying is correct, but I think it's easier the other one. So as it's very hilly, you have like
Yeah.
terraces,
Terracing. Yeah.
the terraces, and this is where you grow rice, I think.
Yeah.
Right.
Because the position of the land this way, so
Yes.
they like outsmart, to
So
outsmart the
let me
land.
think. If you have the very high hills, I imagine, is it difficult to breathe when you go to the top of the hill or the mountain? Is it very difficult to breathe because of the oxygen?
Oh no,
No, you don't have a problem of
no.
breathing. Okay, because some countries, when you go high up, it's more difficult to breathe, but not here.
Ah,
So here you grow your rice, and I
mhm.
suppose you eat rice every day.
Yes. Normally, I like staple food in Indonesia.
Right, so everybody eats rice every day.
Yes. Uh-huh.
Uh, and have you ever planted rice yourself?
No.
You have never planted rice. Okay, you have
Yeah.
seen it, but you've never gone to the plantation and
Yes.
done it. But this is very typical. Do tourists visit this place?
Yes.
Okay, I don't think I will, because I think I would, I think it would be very,
they're taking a picture in there, you know. They love like
no,
farming,
it's
you know.
very beautiful, but I can't
Yeah.
imagine myself climbing up the terraces. I can't imagine myself doing that. I think I would need a helicopter to take me to the top.
No, this is not really difficult, not hard, I
Well,
guess.
maybe you would push me up the mountainside and I would get to
No,
the top.
no.
Right. This is something
Ah,
completely different.
yes. Look, and on the road, like silent, there nobody there. All right, and in this case, they are having. I mean, they're having like Nyepi holiday. The great day in Hindu Bali, well known as Nyepi. Nyepi is like silent day. Silent day for 24 hours. They did not go out doing nothing. Just just praying at home. So look now here is like a monument about 200 tourists who was died when bomb Bali first
Right.
bomb Bali.
Okay.
Yes.
So this is a very famous monument.
Yes.
To remember people that died in the bombing of
Yes.
Bali. And also, you talked about the religion in Bali, which is Hindu. Did you say Hindu?
Yes.
Hindu.
Yes. Hindu.
And there is a special day where you have to be quiet for 24 hours.
Yes.
I can't imagine you being quiet for 24 hours. Have you ever done that?
Yes, of course, when I was kid.
When you were young, you were quiet for 24 hours?
No, I cannot. I couldn't. I admit it. I own it up. To be honest.
I just can't imagine it. I can't imagine you being quiet for that long. So it's a custom, a tradition
Yes,
to be quiet.
tradition. This is tradition. This is tradition.
And to stay at home and do meditation, I suppose.
Meditation only. Remember to God. Yes, like devotion.
Yeah, praying and not to speak. Okay, as we have limited time, we have to continue. Now, this.
Okay, go.
What is this?
The first one is like what we call it when we
go for. This is a cow.
The cow. No. I mean this one in the first one on the top one, and the top one like convoy. Like convoy. It's about people who held like ngaben. Do you know ngaben? Ngaben is like a ceremony for people in Bali who is died.
A funeral. A funeral.
Yeah, but they did not bury it, but they just like burn. They burn the.
The right.
Yeah.
Well,
so
I
look now in the fire.
All right.
In the fire.
I will tell you something personally, that I've always dreamt that when I die, I would like to be put in a boat and sent out to sea. And then set fire to the boat with an arrow in the middle of the sea. I've always wanted to do this. Legally, I can't do this, but I dreamt that I would like to do this. So it's not exactly the same, but I think my Viking ancestors from centuries ago did things like this. They would put the dead person in a boat, filled with some important belongings, and then push the boat out to sea, and then send an arrow to the boat and set it alight. And then your spirit is supposed to go to heaven or wherever. So I wanted to do that in my dreams, but we can't. So here, the bottom picture is a funeral.
Yes.
And the person is burnt in a celebration for the person who has died. And then the top picture here, can you see the top picture? We have many people, and there looks like there are men carrying the throne with the cow on the top. I think it's a cow.
Yes. Yes. So on the top, that is the on the top was is about the body who died body, and then they're gonna burn the body, and after that they put the what we call it after burning
The
after
ashes. The
the
ashes.
ashes, and then put them in some place, a small place like bowl, and
They
they
put them
wrap
in a
it.
special container.
Yeah, special content, and then wrap it like with like a little small sheet, like cloth small sheet, and then they put, and then continue for the ritual. I don't know next
Right.
after
So
that.
this is the funeral. For example, my husband, when he
Oh
died.
wait, no, they threw away. They threw away in the sea. I think.
Right.
I remember
Okay.
now. Yes,
So they throw the ashes in the sea. Well, this is
in
where
the
my
sea.
conversation is going. My husband,
Yeah.
when he died, we burnt his body. And
Oh.
then they put the ashes in a container. And
Yes.
then illegally, I took the ashes in a boat and I put them in the sea. Because you can't do that because of the law, but I did it because my husband loved the sea. He was dived in the sea. He used to put like the bottle of oxygen and go very deep to see all the fish and that. So he used to go scuba diving, and as I know, this was his favorite place, the sea. This is where I buried him, at sea, because I knew this would be his last wish. Right, we need to move on. What is this?
Okay. Okay, this is this one is my favorite one. When I visit Bali, I always visit this place because this is really beautiful place. This is call it a pura. Pura in Bali, in internationally they call it temple. In Bali we call it pura. Pura Tanah Lot is located in southwest of Bali, so not really away from the airport. I think this is the temple located in a little bit in the sea, when the weather when the sea is not really, not really tied up high tide, not high tide, and they can cross on go to the temple by only walking.
Right.
But if but in high tide, people must be use some boat to get there.
Right, so let's go slowly.
Yeah.
So this is a temple on an island. When it's low tide, you can walk across to the temple.
Yes.
And when it's high tide, you need to use a boat.
Boat, yeah.
Right. So our time is limited. So I would like you to tell me, do you like living where you are now?
Yes, I love my place. I mean, now or my homeland?
Not now.
Now, my current city. Okay. To be honest, not really, because I separated with my big family, because my big family in Bali. All right. Yes, that's all. That makes me a little bit crazy,
Right.
Because
so,
of spirit.
If I understand correctly, where you live now, you miss your family. So you are homesick. You are homesick for Bali and your family. You're homesick.
True.
And you miss it a lot. So I'm sorry to be very quick because I know you have a lot of things to tell us. But I think you have opened a window into your hometown of Bali. And I hope that everyone will appreciate this. And I hope they will enjoy listening to our conversation. I have to say one thing to Kathy, that when she does the video, she does the Speed Cafe on Saturday, she makes it look very easy. You and I have a fun time trying to organize this. We press all the buttons, Kathy, and sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. So let's hope that the buttons work today and we have recorded our meeting, because sometimes we do it and it doesn't work. So Annie, would you like to say something before we leave?
To everyone, yes, this is my Bali, my homeland, and hope you enjoy it. I'm sorry when I was on the meeting on Saturday, I could not share you these pictures because something happened. We cannot take a record or any issue, so I'm sorry for that. And thank you so much for the opportunity. This nice way to practice English. Thank you for airing this this program.
Yeah, so we have a nice time here. We have a nice break in our day and we come and say something. And we would like to send all the best wishes to everybody. How do you say goodbye in Indonesian?
Selamat berpisah atau selamat sore, selamat malam. No, you can say only this word. Selamat malam.
Selamat malam.
Selamat malam.
Selamat malam.
Malam, yes.
Terima
kasih. Oh. Terima kasih. Terima kasih means thank you.
Terima kasih.
Yes.
I must go like, terima kasih.